there you have it. Cheers, everybody. Today, we're bringing a little Star Wars theme to my kitchen. Hi, everyone, it's Monique. Today, we're bringing a little Star Wars theme to my kitchen by making 3 theme creation. Number 1, we're gonna make some Grogu or Baby Yoda deviled eggs. And then second, we're gonna be decorating some Stormtrooper cupcakes. And third, we're gonna make a blue Cantina style drink. So we're gonna put creativity, decorating skills, and likely a lot of luck to see if this is gonna turn into something galactic or something chaotic. So let's go. The first thing we're gonna make is the Baby Yoda deviled eggs. The ingredients we need, obviously we need eggs. We will actually be using some guacamole to mix in with the egg yolks so that it turns into that Baby Yoda green, color. I've made deviled eggs plenty of times, but never Grogu deviled egg. So we're gonna try to make the ears with the snap peas. A lot of people use black peppercorn for the eyes, but I thought black sesame seed might actually work better. We'll see. It could be really good or it could be really bad. So guacamole, eggs, snap peas. Obviously, we need the condiments, so we do need mayonnaise. Mustard, this is the Dijon mustard. So that's the staple for deviled egg. Salt and pepper, and I think that's it. So the first thing is making the boiled egg, right? So I'm kind of a lazy person when it comes to cooking. I actually bought an egg maker. So I don't even need to boil water. So all we have to do is pour that much water into the base of this, put our eggs on top, and we have to puncture a hole on the eggs. Close this, and then it will be ready in maybe 5 minutes. I actually did already prepare a little bit 6 eggs in advance. So the next thing we have to do is peel the egg, right? So no tricks here, but you kind of roll this, right? To get it nice and broken, and then you just peel. You want to peel it along this membrane. Voila, there we have one. And then we continue to work on the rest of them. The next thing we're gonna do is we'll cut the eggs in half and then we'll gut the yolk out. Sound kind of violent. Oh, perfect. Look at how good these looks. This, and then you'll put it like this, so look like Grogu's pod, right? So you fill inside the pod and then you then decorate it to look like Grogu. So that's the idea. So let's make more of these so we can assemble it at the end. All right, so let's try to mix these yolks first, because then we can fill it and then we can put the cover on top. No, I'll make a top now. I'm gonna smash this first, and then I'm gonna add actually the avocado or the guacamole in here to see how the consistency look like, because you might not even need the mayonnaise, I'm guessing. These are still fresh, that they just crumble, which is really good when it comes to deviled eggs. All right, nice and fluffy. So I can't tell you how much I need to put in here. So I'm gonna just based on gut feeling. So what we want is this green consistency, right? The green color. Otherwise, it won't look like Grogu. I mean, this is like, what, 2 teaspoons? Let's go with that for now. I'm sure we also need some mustard. I'm actually gonna add a little bit of mayonnaise just for extra liquid. With whatever the gut feelings is. And can't go wrong. I'm gonna go ahead and add Dijon mustard. Usually you don't need a whole lot. I'm just gonna do some salt and pepper. Maybe it's a good idea to taste test right now. Let's see. This rich. I think you need more salt. The key is you don't want it too liquidy, otherwise the form, it won't shape or stay the way it is. Now we need some way to pipe it in. So my all-time trick is to use a gallon bag, and all you have to do is just cut the corner. Now we have this ready. Here we go. So we have the base done. Normally, this is when you just put some paprika on top and you're ready to go. We're doing something different here today, so we're gonna need to close this pod. I'm not sure how this is gonna turn out. It tastes good though, so at least we can just eat it and voila, it's gone. I thought the color is okay, it's on point. We are supposed to use these as their ears. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna just cut this in half. Let's see. I'm gonna have a look at it. You know what? Maybe it's not so bad, eh? Let's try and do the rest of them, and maybe once we add the eyes in, it will look a little bit more realistic. I think it's decent. The last thing here is to get the eyes. So I think we're gonna use some black sesame. No time to waste. Let's see, I have to look at it this way. I feel like this might be too small, the eye for him, because he got big eyes. I don't think I got the first one in. All right, they're all eyeballed. Is that a word? The next things we're gonna do is decorating some Stormtrooper cupcakes. I already have cupcakes, voila, magically made. All we're gonna do is creating the frosting and then we're gonna decorate on top. So this is pretty easy. I'm excited to make it. I have not made this before, so we're gonna see how we're gonna do. If you use hand mixer to whip it, maybe with a splash of milk, it will fluff it up and make it easier to decorate. So I'm gonna try it here in real time. It could be disastrous. We're gonna go for it and see what happens. Getting this to the bowl. Oh, they're already kind of fluffy. I'm gonna add a splash of milk. Ooh, okay, that's a splash. And I'm gonna try and use this hand mixer. So we'll mix it for a bit, and then we'll try to put it in the piping bag, and then we can see how many cupcakes we could decorate. So let's see. It's going. So we want it to be like light and fluffy a bit, but not too light so that it will still serve as a glue for the marshmallow to stick on top and stay there. I think it's looking pretty good already. This is also new. I never used this kind of piping bag before, so we'll see. Oh, okay, it's looking pretty legit. Okay. So all we have to do is just pipe it in, right? Maybe I can just start by going from top to bottom, maybe? I've never used this before. Oh, wait. Oh, hello there. Hey, it's looking pretty legit. I impressed myself. We'll have to put the marshmallow on top. All right, not too bad, eh? And I still got extra. The next thing here though is how it is going to be Stormtrooper is I need to draw the Stormtrooper on the marshmallow. So what you need here is obviously the large marshmallow and you will need a edible ink marker. I think I'm gonna decorate these, the vanilla one as a galaxy theme. So we'll use some sprinkle on top. All of the chocolate ones, I think we should make it into Stormtrooper. So this is what we're going for. We're gonna start by going around the top. But I think this is a great project to do. All right, then we're gonna try and do their eyes and their mouth, the little chin. Thoughts? So when we're done, all we have to do is put the marshmallow on top. I think it's very easy, very minimal baking needed. So all right, I'm gonna finish the rest of these drawings. It's gonna take a little bit, so be right back. So I have got all of them drawn. It takes a little bit, but we got there. I actually also got this galaxy theme sprinkles that I thought would be a nice touch to add some variety. So I think my plan is to do these just galaxy, these one galaxy with the Stormtrooper, and then this one just kind of plain. So to give it a bit different look. No, I think what I have to do is I have to put the marshmallow on top first because these fill up the filling, the frosting, and I won't be able to stick the marshmallow on. So let's see. I'll get this first. There we have it. The Stormtrooper cupcakes. I'm proud of it. Consider I've never made this before. It's pretty easy. I think it's a fun activity if you just want to have a theme party, to have everybody involved, have some friends and family, and just kind of gather and say, hey, let's decorate a cupcake. This, I think, would be the perfect little project to do. Aren't they cute? Last but not least, we are going to try making an alcoholic beverage that is inspired by Star Wars. This drink we're gonna make is called a Cantina Blue. These are the ingredients. I actually have the ingredient list. We have gin, we have blue Curacao, we need some lemon and lime, and as an extra touch, I actually have a little glitter for the drinks at the end so it will look extra fancy. Start by putting some ice in the glass. Put ice. The first thing we have to do is add the gin, which I have a measuring thingy for alcohol. So we need 1.5 ounce of gin. 1.5. Ooh, sounds crisp. I'm missing one ingredient. I actually need soda water. I think now I need the lemon and lime. So I'm gonna need to cut one in half and use my fancy juicer. So half a lemon, and then we'll do the same thing with the lime. Let's just put the blue coloring in, and then we'll just fill the soda water at the top. All the blues going in. Ooh, pretty. If my assumption is correct, I should just be able to top it off and it would be like just perfect measurement. Here we go. I am also supposed to garnish it with a lemon slice and a lime. So let's do that. You know what? If I do 2 lime, it would actually look like Grogu. I didn't think about that. Now, I actually have something very special. I have gotten these glitter for drinks that are safe to ingest. I don't know how much I should be putting. Let me just sprinkle a little bit. Okay, that might be a lot. I don't know. Let me use my fancy lightsaber to stir it up. You know what? I'm gonna put the lime in there and the lemon. Oh, that looks really good. You guys see the glitter? Is that enough glitter? Yeah, I do see the glitter. Very fancy. I'm gonna do a little tiny taste test, shall we? There you have it. Cheers, everybody. Let me try. Very good and refreshing. Perfect for a hot summer day and night. Highly recommend. Let's see all of our treats today at a glance, shall we? And maybe we can figure out which one's the best. All right, now we got everything done. Let's see how we did with the Star Wars Kitchen Challenge. Overall, I think Stormtrooper wins on looks. And I think Grogu here wins on creativity, but I think the Cantina Blue may just be my favorite. And that wraps up my Star Wars Kitchen Challenge. I think overall it turns out pretty good. So if you're into nerdy food and a little kitchen chaos, we got more of that coming. So stay tuned. And until then, thanks again for hanging out with me, and I will see you in my next adventure. Bye.